Alright, welcome back everyone. Today, I'm gonna do another reaction video. I think the last one did pretty good. Of course, I am far more comfortable talking about Wheel of Time over comic book stuff. So, fair warning, I probably won't catch as many Easter eggs or little things within this trailer as I did within my Wheel of Time reaction. But I thought I'd check this out. I'm excited for the Hawkeye series, and I really enjoy the MCU, so I'm gonna check this out. I have not watched this yet. I'm very excited to see what this is gonna do.
This is the first Christmas we've had together in years.
I love you guys. I'm making up for some lost time.
Authorities are wondering if the masked vigilante who terrorized the city's underworld is back.
Ooh, okay.
The past has caught up with me.
Should we be worried?
No, it's nothing. I'll be home for Christmas. I promise.
I want to say right away, I really like. I've really enjoyed a lot of the Disney Plus shows. I really like how they're tying Hawkeye's story into the end of Endgame, and they're not letting these actions not have consequences. And I think that's a mark of really good writing, is when, especially as with like a long-term project like what the MCU is, having these different consequences, which in turn causes character development throughout the entirety of the story, not just letting something go because you don't want to talk about it anymore, but like having that cause the events that happen moving into the future. And I really like them bringing back his family and like seeing that struggle with him.
It's the most wonderful time.
When I wore this suit, I made a whole lot of enemies.
You're a Hawkeye!
Who the hell are you?
Some people have actually called me the world's greatest archer.
Are you one of those people?
It's the most wonderful.
Hey, babe. I should be back in a day or two. Hang on a second.
With the kids jingle belling and everyone telling.
Things have gotten more complicated.
It's the most wonderful time of the year. It's the most wonderful time. Yes, the most wonderful.
This is too dangerous.
It's clever pun.
Definitely not this one.
You don't have to say definitely like that.
And by clever pun, I mean very cringy pun.
Holy shit! There are arrows more dangerous than that one?
It's just some Christmas.
Okay. Again, I hadn't seen this yet until now. I like, as I said already, I like the the consequences that Hawkeye, his choices he makes in Endgame because of the snap, are clearly the driving point for this show by the looks of it. Like, I think Kate Bishop, is that her name? Someone will probably correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. So, like, being kind of what it seems like is being kind of inspired by that darker version of Hawkeye is interesting. The where's the pun at? The best gift comes with a bow, and then you get the scene of them shooting the bow, or the bow scene like right next to it. Gotta say, disappointed but not surprised by the cringeworthy pun. But anyway, let's talk about a little bit more serious notes about this. I like that. I feel, I don't know, just by the one thing I'm a little with the trailer, not necessarily it's going to be with the show, but like the tone of the trailer is very like, obviously this is coming out around Christmas. I think it comes out in like November, right? November 24th, yeah. Oh, is there a little bit more? Oh no, that's the end. Okay. But the song, the Christmas song, with the context of what the show looks like it's going to be about, to me is like, I feel like it's supposed to be like ironic as like this way of like, you know, this very like almost like spy-esque show dealing with, you know, and it's probably a very serious nature, it seems like it doesn't seem like it's going to be like a super funny show, which kind of makes sense because I don't think Hawkeye is a comedic character. Like there'll probably be some parts, like some comedy within it, but it won't be like comedic overall. I don't think that's the tone they want to go for, but that's how the tone of the trailer is, and to me that's kind of, I don't particularly like that. Like I'd rather you actually like, I really wanted to get hype for this show, and like the music does not help with that. But overall, like the show itself, like removing the music and just talking about like the scenes that we get, looks really cool. It makes me think that's a nice still image. It kind of gives me hope that it's gonna be a better Black Widow, because I was pretty disappointed by Black Widow. I thought it, like, it's not the worst movie ever, but I had a lot higher hopes for it. And with this being on Disney Plus and them having more time to tell the story, I think that's gonna lead to a more complete and satisfying story, especially if it goes into this more like action-packed spy type, you know, maybe on the run type thing. I also like the fact that they are, and I think this is one of the benefits that they've done with their Disney Plus shows, is them bringing back these characters that maybe didn't get as much time or don't have the opportunity to get as much time on, you know, like in the big movies, like Wanda and Vision and Hawkeye and Bucky and the Falcon, and allowing them to get a little room to breathe and like letting Marvel develop their characters to make them more interesting and have more depth to them. So I think that's one thing that the Disney Plus series have been doing very well, is like giving this more context to this universe. So I'm excited. I'm excited to see how this goes. I would say that I'm probably just like, the trailer did not make me more excited. It didn't get me like super hyped about it, but it, I mean, I think they've been doing really well with their Disney Plus shows so far, so I'm excited to see where they keep going. And keep in mind, for any of you who are not as big of a fan of the MCU, like I am a big fan, so my perspective is coming from really enjoying it and really enjoying the way that the story has told and developed. So I do have like that perspective on it. So I'm pretty forgiving of small mistakes that they might have, or like things like Black Widow, where they kind of felt like it was kind of like a C movie versus being, as it probably could have been much better. But that's just my perspective on it, and you can have a totally different perspective. You might not like the MCU, and you might think this looks like complete garbage. So I think that'll be it for this one, guys. Again, I don't have as much details. I'm probably not gonna do like a trailer breakdown because I don't know the comics as well. I'm not a huge comic book reader, more of just a book reader. So I'm just excited to see where it goes, and I'll probably watch other people's videos to get some more information on what maybe some of the small Easter eggs and stuff are. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching.